Moons has one scientific question. We can simply summarize the objective of moons and why we're building moons: to understand galaxy formation and evolution throughout the entire history of cosmic time, the entire history of the universe. That is the main objective we want to do. To do that, you need to do different things, different areas that you need to focus on. We can, on one hand, do it in our galaxy, what we call the local universe. And in our galaxy, we're going to be focusing on the centralmost parts of the galaxy. These are the regions of the galaxy where you have bars, where you have what we call the bulge of the Milky Way, and you have many different substructures of the galaxy that, in their properties, or better said, the properties of the stars that are there, will allow us to then reconstruct the different processes that have happened and how the galaxy has been formed and how has it evolved, how has the Milky Way interacted with its surrounding environment throughout its history. We need to have the infrared wavelengths there in order to go through the amount of dust that we have sitting between the Earth and the central parts of the galaxy. That's where the infrared parts come in. And we need high spectral resolution. We need to be able to resolve very well the individual features in the stellar spectrum in order to recover the chemical signatures of these stars and the way that they're moving, their velocities, something we call radial velocity, the stars moving back and forth from us. So we need to measure all of these properties, and that's what it allows us to then reconstruct the history of the galaxy. And then if we extend this throughout the history of the universe, we go to high redshift, to the high redshift universe, there's a specific epoch of the universe where galaxies were forming the majority of the stars. This is a very active part in terms of the galaxy evolution. You cannot observe the features, or better said, the features in the spectra, in the optical light, in the local universe at low redshift. They move, because of redshift, they move into the red, they move into the infrared wavelengths. Those are the wavelengths that MOONS is focusing on covering. And therefore, these parameters, so the wavelengths it covers, has been fine-tuned so that we can map the features of the galaxies in this key epoch of the universe, what we call cosmic noon.